Hi guys, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel. We're going to do a review on Figma Block Rock Shooter TV animation version. This is the 140th Figma, I believe. And again, this is made by Max Factory. Very interesting Figma. It's, I think, the 5th installment for the Block Rock Shooter variant. So first off, you have the OVA version, which is bundled with a DVD, the very first Block Rock Shooter Figma. Then you have the, let's see, the game version, 2035, which has wings. Then you have the Beast version, which has that awesome blade and a pistol. Then you also have the insane Block Rock Shooter, which is one of the coolest and most expensive Block Rock Shooter Figma out there. It's because of the bundle. Why? And now we have this, which is actually, this one is not so bad. It's not bundled with anything. So this is the anime version. They could bundle it with the TV series, but we already have the insane Block Rock Shooter for that. So it's great that they have this by itself. Alright, so out of all those, each one is slightly different. Well, some are, quite different in terms of weapon and the design of the uniform. But yeah, let's take a look on this one. Alright. Before we get into the review, someone will ask me this: where did you get that stand? Why is it different from your typical stand, which is just clear or semi-transparent? Well, I painted this one. I made a demonstration of how to do that. It's actually quite easy to do. Please go check out that video and I will put the link down below. Alright, so now for this variant, or the anime version, first thing that you'll notice, you have this long, kind of like rubberish, it is soft, but stiff at the same time. It's kind of part of our trench coat, which is, kind of like the anime. It looks really cool. Very shiny. And it's actually a little different from the other ones because I believe the other Block Rock Shooter Figmas it doesn't have this gloss. It's more of a dull or matte color. Well, not dull, it's black, just that it's not shiny. It goes along with her fist. And pretty much all our other hands has this gloss black, which is great. But at the same time, mine some parts of it's I don't know, got tarnished a little bit. So do be careful on handling this. But nonetheless, really great. I'm not really gonna go to articulation because it's your standard Figma, and if you're gonna get a Figma, you'll find it firsthand. Figmas are very articulate, but I mean, if you really want to see how they are, go check out Moonshine Animation, does stop motion, and you can see from there that they are very articulate. So why don't we get to the accessories and other gizmos that this one has. And as most of Block Rock Shooter, you're gonna have this separate hairpiece, which you can swap out for this one if you don't want the flame eyes. So it's a separate one, and just pretty much take this out and put this on. There we go. And let's see, there's also another part where you remove the hood pretty much. Or put the hood on her head. So to do that, you actually have to remove the head. It's actually a separate head piece. So take that off. Remove this part here. And it's actually going to be this. And we're just going to pop it right in. And be careful on that one. Now, the only problem with this one, she is always looking down. I think it's a little drawback. I'm not too sure how to make her look up, but I think it's one of the cons. And nonetheless, it looks great. It's a cool effect. And I think you can swap out the face, and actually there's only two faces, one for here and one for her face right here. Well, this one she's kind of pouting a little bit. The other one is kind of neutral, and that's it. I think the only one where she's mad is the one with the game version where her mouth is open. And actually, you can interchange them, but for some weird reason, it doesn't quite sit into the face or the head. But you can swap that particular face from the Black Rock Shooter BRS 2035. Alright, so we have this. Kind of interesting. It's kind of like the Nendroid that you have this. Same, well, it's a little bit more limited now, but she can move from side to side. And let's see, hands. Get a good pair of hands, a variety of them, from holding weapons, open hands, closed, quite a variety. You also get a weapons. So here's the first one. It's actually a different kind of sword than the other ones. Like I think the 2035 has like a guard, and I'm not sure. Is it the same as the OVA version? Again, I don't have the original Black Rock Shooter, or I mean the first one, but nonetheless, cool looking sword. Or katana actually. And you have the rock cannon right here, and it's actually one of the interesting ones because this one, just like the anime, you can open it up, which is kind of cool. I'm not really sure what's the point of that. I mean, the other rock cannon is just one solid piece, so why does this thing have to open up? Maybe it's a stabilizer, or just makes you wonder if there's like actually lightning. But it has that nice weathering to it, kind of like that brownish tint. You can take this out also, I believe. Let me see. I removed this before. Oh, there we go. There's a peg right there and over here. So we'll take that out. So you can take this out, and it helps you put this handle on. And again, I highly recommend to use the straight peg one because it doesn't wobble as much. And put this back in. And let's see. Trying to put it on. Oh, there we go. I think I'm not doing it properly. So we got that back in, and we're just gonna swap out the hands. And presto. There we go. You do need another stand if you want to make it stand up, or so I have another stand here. There's another connector part here which you can use to hold it. I'm just gonna grab it right here. And there we go. Let me take this out. Kind of creepy. Have it open up. So a really cool gimmick. So here's a quick comparison with the game version. From afar, it looks the same, but as you get closer, you're starting to see the difference and the different style. And that's what makes this an awesome Figma to have, even though you already have a Black Rock Shooter. A different rock cannon, the different katanas, and her uniform, the buckles are different, and her upper uniform. It's just amazing that there's a lot of details that goes through redesigning her. But at the same time, it's still the same Black Rock Shooter. Yep. So why don't we go ahead and conclude this? Alright, to conclude this, again, a really amazing Figma. It does capture the anime version, and we know with the trench coat, the rock cannon, and sword, it's quite amazing. The only drawback, again, is the one when she has a hood on. She kind of just looks down, and also it would be nice if they included a Gatling cannon effect part. Which you can have on an Android, but the Figma version, I think it's just because that you already have so much stuff that adding that will probably cost a little bit more. But it's one of her signature weapons, which we're fighting chariot. It's amazing that the whole thing just transforms. So yeah, again, I highly recommend getting this block rock shooter anime version. It's truly amazing, and it will be a great addition to your Figma, or block rock shooter Figma for that matter. All right, so I think that's it for my review, and why don't we add some extras? All right, so these are extras, and this doesn't come with a Figma, but if you really want to get some Gatling guns, Kotobukiya made an MSG weapon set, and this is the Gatling gun that you can buy as a kit, which you assembled it. It's pretty cool. It does rotate, and there's a spring mechanism that you build inside, and we just charge it, which is pretty cool. And actually, there's a cool stop motion about this made by Moon also, and I will link that down below if you want to see that. So here we go. Again, I think the only missing part here is the big barrel. I was thinking maybe I can stick or customize something like right here. And this is from the LBX. It's the dice. It could work, maybe. And another thing. And for those who are reading the manga, I'm pretty sure you recognize this right away. And this is Ron. And this actually kind of like her companion that actually also turns into the weapon. So Ron, it's kind of like a guiding voice for block rock shooter. And if you have this, you gotta have pretty much the blade, right? Alright, and this is a sword version of Ron. Kind of interesting. And some of you are wondering, how do I get this? Is it a special exclusive that they have? And no, actually I made this myself, and it's not that hard. What you need is just pretty much a plot plate, certain thickness. It really depends on you. I forgot what thickness I used. And pretty much Ron here, I just again cut it out, painted it, and it's actually this is the layout. You just cut zigzag and just twist it around. And does make a cool gimmick to wrap around her arm. Yep. So there you go. That's my review and add-ons, which I hope you guys like. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.